I really do sit in the middle of both my HCTec relationship and my Cerner IT Works relationship, so I really do see two sides of this. And I continue, I don't know if we'll call it brag about HCTec, but it is just really easy to work with HCTec because you're in that improvement stage and you're looking to continue to develop your products and your service line. Being able to just listen to what I need as a client and then being able to go model something. And we've thrown, I don't know, countless ideas at them. What do you think about this? Is this something you'd be interested in? And I'm sure we'll give you more to model out and see if we can make it work. Just trying to do things differently. And I think, you know, HCTec is willing to listen and at least come back and give me some feedback on it. So very, very easy to work with so far. Remember, I'm only in month 3.
So to start, I can say when we started working with HCTec and brought them on, it was probably a very challenging time of the year. We started kind of in December, knowing that we were looking to really start and put something in place January 1. So we were really looking at Christmas and New Year's, and we were right gearing up for our ambulatory go live. So our application teams were, to find time with them was very difficult. So to bring in this notion, which was kind of a brand new approach that we were going to take, finding the right folks on the St. Luke side to sit and meet with and pick their brains. I can't speak highly enough of HCTec and the patience they gave with us in the beginning, but also that willingness to listen to us, because there were times we just didn't know exactly what we wanted. We knew the direction we wanted to get to. We didn't really have the time to sit with HCTec and have those long drawn out meetings, namely with everything that was going on. So their willingness to kind of hear us out and then come back to the table with ideas and solutions and then ramp up the support we were needing in the time frame they did is definitely unmatched. I can't say that enough. And then the relationship going forward has been fantastic, whereas some of the other vendors that I work with, you know, they're doing job A, and that's it. That's what you get. Whereas, and going back to the sentiment of sometimes we don't know exactly what we want or need, we had multiple conversations with HCTec folk, kind of what do we change about our dynamic and our relationship that work together. We all kind of on the same page where we're going, and it's great with that kind of very close relationship, whereas the support analysts that we have working with, our entire organization looks at them as just an extension of the team. When I was very big in the beginning, I didn't want them to think, oh, you have these folks that you might meet a few times and speak to, but they don't live near you. It has a tendency for those folks to kind of get forgotten about, or they're the ones just doing maintenance work in the corner. But our teams have kind of embraced it. Now there are application analysts there. They're just physically sitting somewhere else. So that kind of speaks to HCTec as a whole, the mentality that we've had, that it is all one team, that it's not just, I'm just doing job A and that's all I'm going to do. It's no, hey, you know what, Tim, we could do this and this. Let's work through that. So it's been very fluid and very fantastic in our approach.
Yeah, I think when we first started on our journey to look for some augmented services or managed services, we met with a few different vendors that basically said they could do some things for us, but then as we started just lifting the covers up a little bit, it was like, well, we'll hire a consultant that really will do that, or we'll have somebody that can come in and work. It wasn't a true partnership that we were trying to envision with our managed services, and like you said, we really wanted to approach that as a partnership, and we wanted, when our clinicians called the help desk, or anybody from St. Luke's that called the help desk, to feel like they were talking to St. Luke's employees, and that's really what it's been. It's been a true just partnership, and that they're part of the team, they attend the team meetings, and it just feels like we have the extra staff that are finally able to get the work done that has been piling up over the years. So I appreciate the transparency that's been through the process, that we've been able to work with HCTec, and they are open to suggestions and ideas when we want to change something, or if we're having a disagreement about something. It's a very candid and professional conversation, and we are able to get our priorities aligned and come to that agreement that needs to happen for us to be successful together. But more than anything, it's felt like it's all one partnership, wanting the success and the clinicians to be happy when they're getting a call. You know, that's a stressful time, and it's been a good experience that way, to be a team.
Great, thanks. Debbie?
Well, I think probably what makes it a good partnership is their willingness to design a service that fits your needs. And you can tell just from talking to the folks or listening to this panel that we all kind of have a little nuance of a service. So that I think is what differentiates them, is you can craft a service that fits your needs. And my experience over the past few years is that they're willing to change and redefine that service as your business needs modify as well. So that, to me, makes them a more collaborative partner than a traditional service provider that I might contract for services. So the fluidity of what that service is, the flexibility and the ability to change is what I think differentiates them.